Hey everyone, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and in this video I want to talk about a frequently asked question. Like recently, because a lot of people have been seeing my videos about copy trading on Pocket Option. Actually, I'm glad to say that right now I'm one of the dominating presence on YouTube to teach people about how to copy trade the correct way. And so I've been getting a lot of questions from people who have been following my Facebook posts, my YouTube videos, as well as my emails about copy trading. So in the past, there have been people who have been following me through the years, and while many have succeeded in trading, but there are also those people who have been generally unable to control their emotions and therefore been losing a lot of money through the years into binary options trading. And there was even like someone who ever messaged me on Facebook page, and he said something along the lines of, is there still any hope left in binary options trading with pocket option copy trading? Because I feel so deep into this that I don't really feel I want to give up, but I'll just like to know some assurance that I can succeed. So that's great. Okay, I'm making a video right now.
And he speaks English.
Awesome.
And his name is Ozone.
Okay. Huh?
And his sister is.
What kind of a name is Ozone?
And then,
Okay. So
his father's doing.
let me get back to this video. So I was talking about, like, is it possible to wipe out an entire account in copy trading? But can I answer you a very, very short answer, okay? Very short answer. Copy trading is if you have been having a problem of losing your account through trading in your own binary options, I would say that copy trading could potentially be much safer for you than if you were to do it yourself. Okay? So if you have had issues controlling your mindset, controlling your button clicking, okay, copy trading is and probably will be a lot safer for you, and you'll probably have a lot more success with this compared to trading by yourself, even though you've lost hundreds or even thousands in the past before. Because what is so awesome about copy trading in this platform is that you can set how much percent you want to copy a trader, and you can set how much a trader is allowed to lose. Okay, so I've actually asked this broker for some new features into giving more individualized control on the trader. So for example, right now, one of the ways I do it is that I actually have like I calculate based on the person's trade sizing to allocate how much I want to put my stop balance for that trader. So, for instance, if I'm copying a person who typically trades $100 every time, between 100 and 150 every time. So, if I copy him for 1%, that's basically $1 to 150 per trade. And based on this trading, if I observe his behavior, I notice that he typically only trades one trade per time. He doesn't really martingale, and he doesn't like spam click. Okay, and then supposing if ever he spam clicks, if ever he loses his mind and starts trading wildly, okay, what is my protection? What I can do to protect myself from this guy messing up is that by putting in something called a stop balance. Okay, so I would think that any good trader should not lose more than 4 straight, even on a bad day, or rather, even on a bad day, they should stop at 4 straight, because if they go beyond 4 straight, how many more straight losses are they going to make on that day? So I can cap it off that way. So in the very near future, the broker is going to be adding on new features. I asked them for a couple of new features like individualized trader separation. So for example, right now, I actually put in a stop balance. Let's say for this guy, I'll put a stop balance of like six bucks. Okay, so he's not allowed to lose more than $6 of my money. So he could lose a lot more money on his account if he goes bonkers one day, but my loss is limited to, let's say, 3 or 4 trades. This is why this is so awesome. So right now, the stop balance is actually, one of the downsides of this is that, okay, right now they do not have individualized trader stop loss, but it is more like an overall. It's more like an overall feature where let's say if 3 people are trading at the same time, then you have this. Then basically in the broker, it is highly possible that because 3 people are trading at the same time, they can run out your stop balance at the same time. So for this reason, I actually times 2 the amount of like stop balance that I would typically use. So let's say if I would give one person who I'm copying at $1 per trade, up to 3 losses or 4 losses in a row. Okay, so that'll be about $4, and then I'll actually just times 2 for $8. So that's how I do it. And in this way, on the days that they win, okay, I can really see the account growing very fast. And if the account grows very fast, what I do is that I use a concept that is in Forex called the trailing stop. Okay, what is a trailing stop? A trailing stop basically means that you move your stop loss into the profit to lock in profits that have already been made. So the earliest kind of a trailing stop is one that actually moves you from a loss into a break even. So for instance, if your account starts off at 200, which is basically, if you tried out pocket trade, you try out this social copy trading from me, the minimum deposit in my program is 100. And if you get 100% bonus, which you can get through my coded link, and I highly recommend you get it because it's the easiest way to double your account within a week or two. So when you get this bonus, right, what happens here is that your account is now 200 to start with. And of course, if you start with 500, you have 1,000 to trade with anyway. And based on this balance that you have, here's what you're going to do. Supposing that today you probably put a little bit of a stop loss catering for some of the losses that a trader can potentially make. So if you started with an account of, let's say, 200, and then we're putting a stop loss of, let's say, 192, one stop balance. So your account, if your account, the trades go into a negative of $8, all trading is stopped for that day, and you're good to go. So the next day you start again, okay? And however, what happens if you made money? So your account grows from 200 to 215 for that day. So now we're going to shift that stop balance into the profit. How about $203? So you're locking in a $3 profit, but you're still giving your account the full potential to earn. So this is how I do it in my group, and I hope this explanation makes you feel, that hey, I've got a chance of succeeding. And you know what? Even if you couldn't control yourself in the past when you're doing your own trading, now you can. Okay, now you can control other people, and the best part is, you can control it as though you're like a business manager. So that's what I really love about social copy trading. So if you're ready to get started, head over to the link down in the video description. It's theBinaryLab.net/copy trading. And if you're already receiving my regular newsletters pertaining to copy trading because you opted into my copy trading list, what are you doing? Head over to the free video series, start now, and if you've already deposited, contact my admin in step 2 or step 4 of the video series training, and then get into my Facebook group and start making some money. I'll see you on the inside. This is Julian, sign out.